What a do? What a do? M. I did what? I did get sleep. I did get sleep. I did get sleep. And the hello, Ro. Hello, Mark. Again, I am doing the dual multi stream, and it's working. I'm very excited. To see this treehouse. So yes, I did get sleep, but I woke up late. So, um, that's why I reacted to it now. Like I haven't watched it. Um, and yeah, this is gonna be like a live reaction. So I hope you all enjoy it. I'm gonna have my little coffee drink. Look, see, it's it's a ice espresso, and I got so coconut whipped cream on top. So this is what's keeping me up. Okay. All right, let's watch it. Let's watch it. I'm very excited. We're gonna watch up until because I know it's Splatoon 3, and then there's Harvest Harvestilla. I don't know what that is, but we're gonna watch the Splatoon 3 stuff. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And make sure the browser is on. Okay. Turn it up a bit. See, I could actually hear it. All right, there we go. All right, y'all let me know if y'all can't hear it. And we're gonna play. I think it actually starts, let's see. Because Nintendo likes to fill up the room before they actually start. Okay, let me see. All right, I think this is where it starts. Yeah, here we go. And there we go. Can y'all hear? Let me make this full screen.
Hey everybody, welcome
you got
to
your
a very
hotspot
special
working?
edition of
Okay.
Nintendo Treehouse Live for Splatoon 3. I am Demetrius and I'm here joined by Taryn and our own Treehouse
You can hear it?
Squid
Okay, cool.
Research
Yay.
Labber.
Yay.
Dutch.
Dr. Dutch.
Hey.
I won't not say. I won't not say it. I'm sorry.
Look at him, he's even like, hey. All right, so what do we have for you today? Well, we got some really cool stuff. What we wanted to show you today was a little bit of what Splatoon 3 is about, including the actual single-player story. So we're gonna start off with a single-player deep dive, and then
Okay,
kinda
the
show you
deep
some-
dive
come
to
back
the
and show you
single
some,
player.
new
Let's
weapons,
go.
stages, and strategies. For those who have never actually heard
Alright,
of
let me
Splatoon 3
scoot
before,
over.
it's a team-based action game, well, multiplayer game, with also single-player story mode, which you're seeing today. So what you're seeing right in front of you actually is the world of Alterna.
Ooh,
Arterna.
I'm sorry. We were supposed to ooh, weren't we? In
I did.
unison.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Arterna.
Dutch. Sorry,
Oh,
we're silly.
what
We're
the-
having a good time here. All right, so I am in control of Agent 3, and I have a weapon that can use ink. So for those who have never seen Splatoon before, for Splatoon 3 and other games in the series, you can actually swim in your own ink
Ooh,
and
nice.
refill and do many other great things with it. It's really, really great. So we call this right here swim
Me
form.
too. I'm so excited.
And you can use the kit form to ink many different things.
Kit
which is gonna
form?
come in very, very
I thought it was
handy.
called squid
We'll show you
form.
soon.
Well,
one other thing
like
to note
the swim
is,
form is squid form.
you really don't need experience to play single player. So if you're worried about, hey, this is Splatoon 3, do I have to worry about, playing the other two games? You don't have to. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. This game has a great story though, and it'll have the same kind of feel between those who have played Splatoon 2 before, or even the Octo expansion, which was the NSO expansion pack you can get right now. All right, so One thing I want to
I don't
point
want my
out,
face to
for
block
this story
everything.
is you see right here, this
Like I'm like
is
I'm
Fuzzy
blocking
Ooze. You
vital
actually wanna be
information.
careful.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
What are you doing?
You did that on purpose,
I did it on
right?
purpose.
So you could
Whoa.
push R
So Fuzzy Ooze
for your
bad.
Something's going on here.
Yeah.
Something's not
your
right.
small
So
fry.
there's a big mystery
And
going on
okay,
with
so the
Fuzzy Ooze, and
ooze
we wanna
turns
kinda
you into
like,
fur.
see what's going on with Alterna. How is this happening? We really want to really find out. Okay, so with that in mind, there's some other additional things we'll kind of go over as we play through these stages, such as like, the little hidden secrets,
Look
this
at
little
it,
guy
it's
here called
so
Small Fry,
cool.
Yeah.
and some other little things. But first, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna pass this controller over to Taryn,
To me.
can reach.
Thank you.
I'm so jealous that they get to
and we're
play
going
it.
to actually go to a stage called Twirling, Swirling, and Whirling. And just
Twirling,
allow us to
swirling,
get that
and
set up. One
whirling?
moment there. There we go.
And to be clear, you're playing as Agent 3, but this is not the Agent 3 you know. This is a new Agent 3, so
A new
don't worry.
Agent
The other one
3?
is still around.
But why didn't they just change the name? Like,
But
why
this is a
it
new
Agent
one, just
3?
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
What, 2.0?
No, there's no spoilers. I'm just
No
teasing.
spoilers.
This is really giving
so what
me,
you'll see right here
Octo
is
expansion
Taryn
vibes.
actually has 3 different choices. We're going to have her start with the hero gear to begin with.
Yeah, so you have recommendations too. You can see it says try this. So again, we're going to do this mostly because I love small fry and I want to show you small fry very badly. And you can see other information on the screen, like on the top right, it shows you how many tries you have. So I have just 3. That should
Okay.
be fine. I'm new to Splatoon,
Just
but I
3?
should be able to handle it. I've got small
You
fry.
got this, Taryn.
Speaking of which, too, like I said before, this is a great
So
entry
it's a
point as
bomb,
well.
basically. Small
Story
fry
mode in particular. So this is
explodes.
perfect
That's
for you.
so cool.
Yeah. So
Aw.
if I didn't want to jump into multiplayer right away, I can do story mode first, and it's a great place to practice, or just play with small fry. I also like that.
So cute.
So I'm showing
I
off
like the
here what
small
you
fry.
can do with it. You can throw it. Don't feel bad. It can handle itself. You can see. And then you can call it back with the this way, which is a function that you have in multiplayer as well, right, Dutch?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, so you got 3 attempts on the board. And here you want to kind of, like it says, to navigate to the rotating area.
Okay, you threw
Oh,
it.
look at
So
that
she threw
perfect
the small
throw.
fry.
Nice.
Oh,
It sounds so surprised, and I'm a little offended.
Not at all.
Okay, but look at this trick.
trick.
Look at this. Look, wait.
Exposed.
Wait. Hey,
Oh, that's so
that
cool.
was
Yeah,
a
I'm
trick
gonna
that I
try that.
learned
I'm
just for
gonna
you
try
guys.
I didn't even know what that's actually really cool.
That's the pacifist approach right there.
Well, yeah, just allow themselves to destroy themselves. So you saw that I threw small fry in the beginning. I'm gonna throw it again, but for a
How many
different
small
purpose
fries
this
do you
time because this
get?
is an armored enemy and I'm scared of it and it can definitely splat me. So I'm using small fry to distract it, and then I turn around and splat it from behind. Also, like a rat, I just let stuff fall off the edges.
So this is- you just have one
Get
small
splatted
fry.
and distracted. That's how I play, I guess.
One thing you'll note too is that Taryn is swimming in her own ink. If there's enemy ink, which is purple, it's not too good for you.
Oh We're gonna
That's gonna be
pretend
me.
that didn't happen. I have
I know
3
that happened.
tries.
You're good. You're good.
I'm playing with motion controls right now. You can
play
turn that
motion
off
controls.
or just change the sensitivity.
Okay,
But there is an advantage to using them, so by all means,
Look at
play
the
however
gear.
you prefer to
Absolutely.
play.
Cool.
Yeah,
Look at
once
the
I got the
outfit,
hang of those
y'all.
motion controls, I can't go back. I love them.
Go back.
Agreed. Same
orange.
for me. It
It's
took,
like
it took a
like
little bit, but I really
peachy
like them.
So you see that
And
small
the
fry actually
sneakers
does
match too.
damage
Look
as
at
well,
that.
so you can use
So
it to
cool.
distract, and then like with the first enemy, you just throw it right in their face, and they will take care. Well, it will take care of business.
That person's
Okay.
right up there.
Woo,
It's got
I got
your
strats.
Yeah, I feel like
I got
this is where I'm
strats for
gonna
you
get
guys
stuck
today.
Are you going to shoot from the...
This
I
right
have
Oh,
learned
these
that you can
lasers.
shoot from here and take
got the
out
ink
some of
stripe.
these little
Oh, look
extras.
at you go.
Ink stripes.
That is awesome.
Okay, well, I was hoping to get a sniper, but I got a little too
Yeah.
greedy.
Oh,
So
that's
now we're gonna have to deal with both snipers. So what I picked
Thank
up
you for
was
the
the
lurk roll.
Trizooka. You get canned specials. You'll learn a little bit more about specials in the next segment. But you get them that way in story mode, and usually they're like perfectly situated for whatever you have to do.
Wait,
so exactly
so
that,
Callie
like
and
if
Maria
you're
are part of-
looking
yeah,
at
okay,
Octo
yeah.
snipers in the face
Callie, I
and
remember
they're
that.
just
Callie and Maria are part of the
ready
the
to
new
splat
hero
you.
mode.
That Trizooka was perfect for countering it.
And it's actually
and I
the
didn't
same
use it that
specials
well.
that you'd find in the multiplayer mode as well. So it's a good chance to kind of get familiar with them and maybe practice a little bit.
Yes.
Get him!
I heard the word practice and I nod and agree. Practicing is good. I could use more of it, but it's super fun. Like, even if you get splatted or fall off spontaneously for literally no apparent reason, it's still a good time. And I love that about Splatoon. It just keeps this like tone of like chaos and fun
I like
and like
collecting
doing it your
those.
own way. And like I'm all about that. Even if I fall off the edge.
Fresh.
Okay, so I'm at the end. I've also been known to fall off. No!
I'm sorry.
I think it's because I said
Yeah,
it.
you manifested it.
I manifested it. I'm not gonna jump for that now. I'm afraid.
One more time. One more time. You got this.
Hagar time.
What thing is good too is
Did I
that
even get
the
I
items up
did-
there
I did
respawning.
get some
What you're going to be
sleep. I
picking
did
up
get some
is
sleep.
some
I did.
armor, which helps.
Oh yes, thank you for mentioning
Honestly,
that.
I'm
Demetrius. So you can
energetic.
pick
I
up
don't know.
armor.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Good example
Okay,
of
so
the
you
armor.
do have your armor.
Thank you. Yeah. If I didn't have that armor, I'd
have
probably
armor.
be in
Uh-oh.
trouble.
That
Please no.
regenerates.
Please no.
You got
All
this.
right.
You got
So
this. Just stay there
same
for a second. Let
concept as,
yourself recharge. You got it.
Yeah, so
last
there's like
two
a
hero
whole
mode. There you go.
stealth
Which is
mode. Like, and you do this in multiplayer too. If you move super fast, people can see you under the ink. And if you move slower, they can't see you. So just like in story mode, if you get good at being sneaky, your chances of success
that good,
increase
good at being
significantly.
That was
I'm not
very
very good
sneaky,
at
I
being
must
sneaky.
say.
That was great.
Okay, guys. Guys.
Yeah. You made it this time.
Oh, I've got another ready. Ready?
There you go.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's nice. That's dope.
Okay.
Mission complete.
And we're done with that mission. We did it. It only took 2 unnecessary
First time
falls.
clear bonus. 3 minutes, 13 seconds. That looked great.
Oh, that's right. And there's a timing mechanic. I'll hand this back to you,
Thank you.
Demetrius. So there's a bunch of replayability with these missions. You can choose different weapons like we showed you earlier. So you can challenge yourself with maybe weapons that aren't so well suited. And then you can also time yourself. So I'm sure my time for that one was probably not amazing. So I
okay.
could go back in and like
And then
play it
there's a
over and over
replay.
again and
Okay,
try to
that's
get
cool.
a better
So you
time.
can replay
and just get better.
and
Lots of
see
great
what you
replayability
did.
for
Like,
sure.
see how you can perfect it.
Okay, my turn.
All right,
cool, that's
Demetrius,
cool.
you
All right,
have to
so now-
fall at least twice. You're gonna make me
I
look
hope
bad.
not. This stage is a little. Ooh.
We should also say that a lot of the lore actually plays out through these single player
does.
missions. You can
Yes.
find, maybe hidden
Oh,
objects
that's a
here or there.
Splatana.
They
Let's
give
go
you
with the
kind
curly
of clues
ball.
into
Love it.
the world that we're in and the events.
Yeah, the Sunken Sea Scrolls, you can find them out while you're playing outside of the stages, and they provide a lot of background lore. The lore is really cool, and this whole series has really cool
Yeah, I
lore.
love the lore of Splatoon.
All right, so
I love
I am
it.
doing
It's the best
Stamp 'em
ever.
Out. I am going to be using one of the new weapons, the Splatana Stamper with Curling
Splatana
Bomb.
Stamper.
See it,
The
Demetrius.
Splatana Stamper or Splatana class of weapons are brand new. They have like a swipe when I just use the attack button, and if
Yo,
you
I'm
hold
gonna
down
have
the
so
button, you can
much
charge
fun
up as a
the
charge
Splatana.
slash. Now the Stamper itself, outside of having that really cool
So it
sound,
moves like that?
it's more the heavier style of Splatana class. So you're gonna
Wait,
see
that's
like
a new
the amount
Splatana?
of ink I'm flinging from like the ink blade is gonna be a bit more.
Oh, it's
really great.
different. It's a blade,
One thing to note is you
y'all.
kind of have like long
not the
range,
squeezy,
right?
it's
And
a
then you have the
blade.
short range. If I'm up close and I
that's
hit someone
so
with this, it's gonna
cool.
be pretty much a guarantee.
So is that's a new weapon
Yeah,
they
I've never
didn't
noticed
show
it, but
us
you
in
see
the
Small Fry
direct.
was in the corner just like looking at
It's
you.
like
with
a-
these
it's like
big
a,
eyes, like, why aren't you taking me with you?
Um,
Oh, I missed
It's a
that.
motor.
Aw.
It's just a little sad. It's all right.
that's so cool.
Also note
There you
that
go.
when I'm picking up
Oh,
our power
yeah.
eggs, and these can be used to unlock certain things.
Okay, you'll need them to
So it's
progress
part
in
of
the
the
story. mode.
Splatana class. Ooh, it's a one-shot too. Look
Oh,
at that.
see, this is a perfect example. This guy has a shield, which is going to be hard, but if I charge it up,
Oh,
How satisfying was that on a scale of 1 to 10?
Very satisfying.
great. 10. 10 out of 10. Oh, gotcha.
That one
I
was
wonder why they got
surprised.
her.
You didn't give that one a fair chance to fight back, I don't think.
I love
know
how
they
I can just
explained
use
why
this
they got
to like
her.
hit 2 people at once. It's so cool.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see what people are going to do with this
I'ma
one
look
in
that up
multiplayer because it's
after
kind of a combination. You have that longer range, a little bit weaker one, and then you have the kind of
Oh,
one-hit
not the
splat
toasters.
charge one. that you can do from short range.
I call those the toasters.
Yeah, I think people are gonna have a lot of
They
fun.
look like bread.
All weapons have
They look like
different
bread with
styles and
eyes.
stuff, but this one for me, I really like the.
You gonna play this with
What is
us?
squeegee?
Yeah.
No, the squeegee.
Oh no, the squeegee!
Oh, she said it was the squeegee.
You can't be mad at it though. Look, it's so cute.
I was trying to be a little fancy there. I'm just gonna go across this time. Come on, come on,
Slip it, you
come on. There we
slip
go.
Well done. All right, remember you have to fall off at least twice.
No, I don't wanna.
That's the deal.
He is so good
There
at
it
this.
is.
He good.
This next part right here is a little tough because there's this guy on top, and I have to kind of knock all these down without him getting to me.
Oh my gosh.
There we go.
Oh,
Wow.
I think I got the guy behind
him
him too.
Yeah.
I feel like you've already mastered this
Hello,
Splatana, and we should all be
welcome
No, you're
very
good.
afraid.
That's-
May I call you Pava?
This is a
Welcome
really
on
fun
in.
moment. I gotta be careful with this guy.
Yo, the ladies
There
with the
we go.
laser eyes freak me out. I don't know
Okay.
about
And now your
y'all,
favorite part.
but they
Oh, is this
freak
it?
me
This-
out.
This is the part. For those
The
who are
test.
wondering why
Oh,
they're
no,
teasing
not
me, it's
the
because this
evil
part
octopus.
is
Oh my
fight the battle.
The evil octopus.
Kind of let them come
Oh
to
my
me. Where are
gosh.
you?
No.
Where are you?
No.
Yes.
It's like Tower
Well,
Girl
there's like
Station
3 of
all
them,
over
right?
again.
Right there.
Oh shit.
So these are octolings. They're a different type of enemy that function like a little bit more like a player might, you could say. And so, of course, they're a little bit more difficult, but not difficult for Demetrius.
Nah,
All right.
he is
I hope the
so
camera wasn't me. I had
good
such
at
gamer face right there. I was
You
like,
did. Well, you were supposed to get splatted at least.
this. He didn't
Just gonna
die at
be.
all.
not gonna happen. No,
Nah, I can see
Oh,
myself like
239. I'll
dying,
take it.
especially,
I'll
especially
take it.
like
I'll take it. That was
the
pretty good.
Octos. Yeah.
All right.
I
You
feel
are
like they're
not
gonna
stressed.
take me
Don't
out.
even give
You're
me.
up,
You're too
Dutch.
good at that.
All right.
Yeah, let me pass this over to Dutch.
You saved the hardest
Friends?
one for Dutch. He's in the lab coat,
right.
so he's
He-
obligated.
He has shades on,
This is
looking
the
all
fun
cool,
part.
just sitting there playing
So
Splatoon
the
with
next
shades
one that
on.
we have coming up is called One Way Ride Through Target
One-
Town. And we're gonna have Dutch use
so
the
long.
tri-stringer.
Okay, the
it's
tri-stringer.
gonna
Yeah,
be
let's do it.
Fun.
Yeah, he has other options, which you'll see, and those are
I
a little
want to
bit
give me a
easier.
pro
but
controller.
no,
I might do that
we don't
today.
let Dutch do the easy ones.
Get a pro controller. 'cause
Yeah,
it's time
I'm both
to
excited
get into
and
some
nervous to try this one out. This is a
y'all.
brand new
Okay?
weapon class
We need
in Splatoon
a better
3.
controller than a
And
Joy-Con.
let's just take a look at it here.
This-
So you can see it's kind of like a bow, basically.
Oh my! I love that she.
And so the way it
has
works
socks with
is
holes
if
in
I
them.
tap the attack button, then
I
you
just
can
love
see
it
it
'cause
shoots
it's
3
chaos.
little projectiles like that. If I hold it down and charge it up,
It looks so cool. I like
you
it.
can see they stick
It looks
to
like
whatever
it's
surface they
bandages.
hit, and you get kind of a secondary little
that's cool.
explosion
They
that'll
do
do
stick.
a little bit of damage. And then if I charge it up even more, then you get kind of a tight grouping that
Oh,
goes a little bit farther,
nice.
and you still get that
Okay.
that second little pop.
So it looks like you could probably
It's
take
hard to
out
survive
3
if you get hit
people.
with all 3 right
they
away.
line
Yeah.
up right.
Imagine.
It's really good.
There's a vertical
then you
shot
could
too,
probably
is there
one
not?
shot
Yeah,
Sort of
exactly.
Like your
So one
roller.
More, yeah, it's
Yeah,
kind of like
they
a
line up
roller
right, you can hit
where,
them.
for those of you who've played Splatoon games before, so if I jump
It doesn't look
and
that
shoot,
bad.
then I get a vertical
the
shot.
jump gives
So if
you
I
3 and
charge that up as
okay.
well,
Oh, that's nice.
you can see the shots line up vertically.
Yeah.
This feels like a skilled player's weapon.
Yeah, I'm
I'm pretty
thinking
impressed.
it's
With
kind of
the-
like it's got good range,
the
it's got good
striker.
coverage, it's got good damage. I think it'll be
Yeah,
really
the range
interesting to
is
see
great
what
on
people do with this one as well.
Yeah, this is another really fun weapon to use for sure.
All right, let's see it, Dutch.
Can
No
you tell
more.
I'm
no more
putting this off a little
delays.
bit? All right.
Yeah, he was warming up.
One
He
thing
was
to note
warming
as
up.
Dutch goes through too, for people watching at home, you actually don't have to finish all the stages to get through story mode, but there are a lot of fun things to play.
Yeah, this one's challenging, but that's a good thing. And you don't have to do it if you don't.
Yeah, this is a really fun, challenging one.
All right, so I just broke those targets, and that activated the ride rail down here. And the thing about the ride rail is it's, like the title says, it's a one-way ticket. So I'm going to be riding this thing. There's no turning back. And if I don't break all the targets on a given section, then I'm going to run out of track.
No
I'm going to fall
pressure.
in. So let's do it.
Really?
At least 2
Oh,
falls, remember.
snap. That means
Well, he's
I
got
gotta
a
be
lot of
precise with y'all
opportunity here,
aim.
but we're giving Dutch
Hello,
3
Sly.
chances.
Welcome
Yeah,
on
what do
in.
you
get
That's
3
5 up there.
tries.
Nah,
So
but we're
literally
giving
2
you
falls.
3.
So you gotta like aim.
We're in that code for a reason.
Oh,
Dutch.
precisely. You can't miss not one.
I have faith in Dr. Dutch.
One thing to note too, and I apologize
So
if
no,
Dutch
no
didn't put this up, but
daydreaming in this one.
as
Can't
you turn to
daydream.
swim form, you
I
do
thought-
actually
okay, I thought
recharge
you
your
missed
game.
those.
Just a
Ooh.
minute.
I love the
music's
music,
so
y'all.
good.
It is good. Well, and the visuals are so nice. Like this stage in particular is so
Oh,
chaotic
he
that
missed
like
one.
you don't
No,
really get a
he
chance
missed
to look.
one.
Oh, no, you got it! Oh my god!
He missed one. Oh my god. See, y'all can't miss
Oh,
not
that's so
one.
good, though.
Got the
I'm
hard part.
sorry.
Just the
Oh.
As
That's
I was talking, I'm sorry.
crazy.
Distracted.
He
had
tried to
it.
go
That
back
was
too.
an amazing shot.
It was.
Yeah, he almost had that one. Dang.
But the
Yeah, this gonna be
visuals are so
hard.
nice. Like if you get a chance to look up, it's like an inverted
I
cityscape.
would, but I'm busy right
I know. I'm so sorry. I'm
Yeah,
not
he's
asking you
concentrating.
to.
You can't
Continue with
miss
your
the target. Okay,
Alright.
cool, cool,
All right, here's a
cool.
good spot. Look up at that.
Yeah, that looks.
Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh. It's okay, Dutch.
That
Alright.
explosion, we're all like, you can hear us getting quiet because there's.
We was like,
everything's-
oh,
Stress
did you
is
miss?
real.
Alright,
Okay,
you
don't
got
miss,
that.
don't miss. You can't miss this.
Right,
No,
they're going to
he
use
mi-
that
okay.
kind of
There
secondary
you go.
explosion.
There we go.
There you
Nice.
go, there you go, there you go.
You have to be
Make life a
careful
little
jumping
easier.
between the rails too.
Yeah.
Yes, we've learned that.
All right.
Okay, don't
Perfect.
miss those.
There we go.
Oh,
One
there
thing
you
you're
go.
seeing Dutch do right now is he's actually aiming for those power eggs because it's kind of a good hint or a tip of where you want to shoot with this weapon.
That is good.
Like right in the middle.
Yes, remember
it's
y'all
got that
gotta
explosive
hit the
effect.
power egg.
Things are
That
looking
helps
good.
explode the target.
I
Ooh,
got
look at
this.
that one.
This
Look at
next
those over
upcoming
there.
part, yeah, this upcoming part right here is
Look
pretty difficult.
at-
As you can see,
look
there's
at
a
that.
lot. So Dutch is gonna want to try to slow it down and
I'm just going
take out as
for shots.
many.
Oh,
he got it. He got
Oh,
it.
he
did
got
it.
him,
Oh
he
my
got
gosh,
him,
she's
we
gonna
got him,
do
we
it.
got him, we got him.
Well
no pressure.
done,
No
guys.
pressure. Everything is fine.
Okay,
Everything
don't
is
forget to
fine.
go through. There you
Everything's
go.
great.
Yeah, I've definitely hit those grates before. I like landed a perfect shot and then just get bopped off because of a grate. It doesn't feel
This
good.
one's a little tricky too because you can see it on different sides. You have to charge pretty fast.
Oh my
Well done,
gosh.
Dutch.
All right, here we go.
I'm gonna do it in 2 tries, ladies and gentlemen.
No.
Oh,
Oh, you got Did you get it?
I do get it.
Okay, but that
Alright,
was
alright.
2 falls, so now
This is
you
the
can
one.
get it, Dutch.
All right.
You got
I
this.
have clearance.
You have my permission.
All the way over? Stop.
this
That's
is-
right. But you
This
got
is
this. You were in
honestly
the groove
really
there. You got it.
You gotta start all the
I've
There's
seen
no
Dutch do this
checkpoint if
several
y'all
times
miss.
successfully. So
No
Yeah, he's got
checkpoint.
it.
He has to
even if
start
he
all
doesn't
the
do it
way
this
over.
time, know that he can, and it's
Nah,
extremely
this
impressive.
will cause a lot of
This
raging.
is the one.
It's fun
He's
though.
gonna
Now I wanna
rage
be like,
quit
all right, Jason,
live
my turn.
on-
Let me try.
Dude, I know.
Or
I
stream.
haven't been able to beat it yet. Did
It's
you
a
beat
fun
it with a
job.
tri-stringer yet?
I have.
You
took,
did it?
Took some times though, but it was fun though trying it out.
You have to start over.
All right, you got it. Cool.
That makes me sad.
Okay, so now we got these again. All right. I think it's those two right there make me the most nervous.
I
Yeah.
mess up on those too.
Yeah, because you kind of have to lead your shot, right? You have to kind of think in advance. All right, I'm gonna shoot, and then they'll explode, and then I'll be okay.
I love these stages though for getting a feel for. Oh,
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no! You missed those two!
Just jump off. Let's have you try one more time. Just jump off one more time. Like very start. Can you jump off? There you go.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do one more.
Yeah.
Let's
You're
try one more
giving him
time.
a
One more.
4th?
I am.
Oh my goodness.
I'm a good friend like that. I got your back, Dutch.
How about if he fails this 4th one?
Well, then we just have to move.
then the people are gonna have to see it for themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got like 2 more lives.
Let's see.
The
You got
tension
this.
is palpable.
You got this.
Hey,
Yeah,
you
let-
can, oh, sorry, go ahead. Dad.
Oh, I was just gonna say I love these single player missions to kind of get a feel for each weapon, kind of see how they behave, get some ideas for how you might use it in multiplayer.
And this isn't the only rail grinding mission, but it's one of the more challenging ones,
Yeah,
so
this-
don't worry.
It's a difficult one, but also know that by the time you get to this, you'll have a
Yeah.
solid grasp. Oh, okay.
I love those rings every time. It feels like a reward getting to jump through them. It looks so delicious. I get hungry.
Okay, we got it. All right. See, looking good. Looking good.
Looking good.
Don't jinx
Got it.
it. I think I jinxed it last time.
No, not at all.
I'm just gonna
Okay.
get these with the charge shot. I'm not gonna mess around here.
Oh, that's it.
No.
We know it didn't count.
Oh.
Oh,
Poor
around and then mess around.
I guess the arrow missed at the
All right,
bottom.
well,
No, you
I think
missed
that's
the
good enough for
one.
me.
Yeah.
We'll just have to let people try this one on their own at home.
Yeah.
Thanks for trying that,
yeah.
though. That was awesome. That was great.
Thank you for taking it
Oh,
for
Yeah,
us.
that's gonna be
So
that's gonna be a tough
that's
one.
for us is going to be it for this part. Just note that we actually will be coming back with some, kind of a strategy segment on what you can do in the game itself. So stick around. We'll be right back. And as always, though, thanks for watching.
All right, what's
Splatoon
this?
2 Inkopolis Showdown will head to Seattle
Oh,
and
PAX
compete
West.
in North America's first ever
Nice.
Splatoon 3 Invitational.
Oh, and that's the 5th. Okay. At 2.
Follow
Oh, wait,
the
so we might watch
official
that. I
Nintendo
might do
versus
that. I might do
Twitter
a
account
stream.
for updates.
I might do a stream, y'all, on the 5th to watch the invitational. Actually, I'm gonna write that down on my notebook. I keep a notebook now. Okay, I
Very
think this
special
is stuff coming
edition
back.
of
Okay, cool.
Nintendo Treehouse Live
Okay,
featuring
that.
Splatoon 3. They want to do that. All right, and I'm here with Taryn
Hello.
and our very own Treehouse Squid Lab researcher, Dutch.
Squid Lab researcher.
All right.
Let me
So
make
what we're
a
gonna do
note
now is we actually wanted to show
of
off some of our
the
multiplayer stuff. Now,
invitational.
before we start, I just wanted to do a little bit of housekeeping to just let everybody know that this is a special build that we're playing on. We're actually not going to get right into multiplayer, but we did want to show you some elements to focus on that because there's a lot of really great stuff.
And that
again,
is
just
the
to let everybody
5th.
know, this
Okay.
game's coming out.
Because I'm off on
September
the
9th,
5th,
just
so
a
I can
little
definitely
thing
stream
to keep in
the
mind.
invitational
All right, now,
for everyone.
so Splatoon 3.
We can have a watch
Let's
party.
see what we got first. I think we're gonna show off a Splash-O-Matic.
Ooh,
So
okay,
Dutch,
this
Yeah, let's
what
training
is
room.
a Splash-O-Matic?
So the
Splash-O-Matic.
Splash-O-Matic is in the shooter class of weapons, which is kind of like the bread and butter of the Splatoon series. It's like your
I love the
well-rounded,
Splash-O-Matic.
versatile weapon. You can see it's just got your classic rapid fire. It's got decent range. You're pretty much going to be able to do it all with this weapon. And we should also mention that weapons come in sets in Splatoon, so you can kind of see in the upper right-hand corner.
And it
I
has
have
the
a
crab.
sub-weapon as well. In this case, that's the burst bombs. It looks like this. And throw that against the wall there. So you can see it
It's
just kinda
okay, Mark. It's
explodes on
okay.
impact.
I'll
great.
stream
Probably my
it.
favorite sub.
But the VOD
really
will be
easy.
there, so
Yeah.
I
you
like
can
the
watch it
autos
back
because they just
when you
find. I
come
guess
back
we'll
from
see
school.
that soon. No spoilers.
totally
but
fine.
They find your enemy, so you don't have to.
They'll be there for
And the
you.
most exciting thing about this set for me is the crab tank. We can
I
see
can't
that's
wait to
my
try the
special
crab.
weapon in that upper right-hand corner is kind of shimmering there, so that means it's ready to go. So let's take a look. Here it is.
Let's go. Hey!
This looks so good.
Ooh.
It's so dangerous.
Look how you're in it, though. It's like you're
Love that one.
standing.
And actually, I'm going to go ahead and clean up
Let's see,
here
that's the
so I can get that
camera
again. Because the crab tank actually has 2 different attacks. So that was the first one that's kind of like a rapid fire
Hello, Death
machine
Eater.
gun that
Welcome on
really has
in. Hello,
very
hello.
good range as well. And then there's another attack. It's kind of like this big
Ooh.
shell that has an area of effect here.
Great area.
Yo, I
effect.
like the
really like this
animation.
one a lot.
I like how we're just
One
like
thing to note too, to
standing
point
in
out
the
for
crab.
those watching at home is we're actually in the new multiplayer lobby. This is the test range side of things. So if you're
Multiplayer
wondering, like, whoa, what is
lobby.
it? This is
Okay.
a brand new,
Don't remember this.
feature
So you
to
get to
Splatoon 3. It's
like
really, really cool.
test
it
out
allows
weapons
you
before
to
you go into the
test
actual game.
your weapons in the range.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
it's
can
actually
roll
fun,
around
and
like
it is a big
the,
change
like
from
the ball,
Splatoon 2,
like the
where now
baller.
the lobby is like a physical
That's so
space where you can
cool.
be practicing while you're waiting for a match, or I think we saw in the direct that you'll see kind of holographic ghosts of your friends in the lobby if they're online. So it's kind of a cool new hub for the multiplayer battles. Let's take a look around.
That's
kinda
so
see this space
cool.
here.
It looks so good.
Actually, we haven't showed
So you can
off
see
the
your
Squid Surge
friends
and Roll, which
if
is
they're,
something
you
that I
know,
wanted to
also
do.
playing. You
yeah.
can see them in,
And that
in the lobby
is
as well.
a fun new
while
addition
you're
to
practicing.
Splatoon 3 as well. And to show that
And
off,
that'd be cool
let's
if
see.
you
So
like got if
the
you're like
Squid
on
Roll,
voice chat.
typically,
You guys
know,
can
if
like
you're going in one direction,
synchronize
you get kind of
and like
you have to slow
strategize
down
how you're
and
gonna
kinda stop
play
your momentum
the
to get going in the
matches,
other
you know,
direction. But with this
because
new
they're technically
mechanic
in
here,
the shooting range with you.
you can turn on a
Oh,
dime
look at that.
and go in the opposite direction. So imagine
Oh, that's
maybe
so
somebody's
cool.
throwing a bomb in front of you. You
That's
can
how I'm be
change direction
dodging
really
those
quickly. And it actually
snipers.
gives you a few frames of protection while you're doing that move.
All right.
Hello,
Let's
hello,
see this in
epic
action.
gamer. Welcome on
Yeah,
in.
so
Hello.
here's another toy that we've got in the lobby over here,
that?
which is the copy machine. So I'm going to go ahead and wake it up here. It's kind of vaguely threatening.
Copy machine?
So the copy machine here
Oh, you can
does,
practice
it
that,
copies what I'm doing. So if I shoot, it shoots. It throws bombs when I throw bombs. It tries to deflect blame on its teammates. If I try to deflect blame onto my teammates, it does everything that I do.
Dutch, when have you ever had to deflect blame?
Let's find
I've had some
out.
tough matches. All right, so I'm going to try to show off this new Squid Roll move that gives you that couple frames of protection here. So if I'm rolling wrong, I see a bomb.
There you
Oh, well
Oh,
done.
that's
That's
so
not
Enough to
easy.
flag me right there.
go. Got it in one.
But you
So
kinda,
you-
and you
you
kind of
can
hear that
roll
like little
in-
like
out of the
shimmery kind of
bomb.
sound that lets you know that you.
That might
got
that
out of
might
trouble
that might
more.
be a problem.
All right. So then what? Since we, look at you show off now.
Cause like no one's gonna like hit the
So maybe we should move
initial
on to the
shot
next
once you're in
topic
Squid
here.
Roll.
Oh,
actually,
actually,
yeah,
show
that
off
is- that
Squid
is
Surge.
Yeah, Squid
amazing.
Surge. So that's another new mechanic for Splatoon 3, and that's going to help you get up walls. So if I get onto this wall and I charge it up, it's going to shoot me up and give me a little boost
Ooh,
up there,
and
so I
you
can
get
kind
height,
of get
too.
the
You get
drop
height.
on people. So that's useful if you're maybe you've got somebody camping out up here. You can come up here, do a little squid surge.
Oh, you
And
get a
come down
lot
on
of
from
height.
above.
Look at that.
You're so accurate.
Yeah,
I
like
always
you
miss
need
that.
it.
I tried practicing that a couple of times. I really love the move.
It's and that's the worst when you're like set up the move perfectly, and then you get to the up to the top there, and you're like, oh, missed it.
Dutch is going to be
Fun
so much
things
more
to work on.
deadly.
Anyway, okay, well let's check out a different weapon, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
let's
Let's
hop
check
in.
out the next one, which I believe is one of your favorites.
It is, yeah. I have spent a lot of time
a
with the carbon roller here.
roller.
And actually, while we're here, I just want to show off one more kind of quality of life improvement here. You can sort the
Oh, you can
weapons by
sort out
class.
your
And you've got that
weapons
up
by
here,
oh, that's
which is
so
nice.
So good.
cool.
I love that they added that.
Yeah, I like
Alright,
that they
so
added
I'm
that
gonna go ahead
too.
and clean up here so we get some new territory here. So this is the carbon roller. This is a weapon in the roller class, and the way this class works is you've got an ink roller here, and if you press the attack button, it does kind of a horizontal splash like that. It's pretty short range, but it's pretty powerful as well.
But if you jump, you can make
and
it.
if you hold it down,
you could,
then
yeah,
you can
if
run around
jump,
with it on the ground. And
Mow
it goes,
people over.
vertical.
That's great.
And this particular one, with most roller weapons, that's going to be a one-hit splat if you've got it rolling around on the ground. But this one trades a little bit of power for greater mobility, which I love because for me, my play style is really like getting up in people's faces,
Nah,
smashing
look,
them, and
in people's faces.
Look at him go.
Smashing people's faces. Dutch's game
Speaking
style.
of mobility too, this one actually comes
sweat.
with the zip
That's
caster.
all
which
that
is
That's
is.
true.
You
Yeah.
get sweaty
And one
in
more
the-
point
in
on the roller
training
class. So
area.
you also have this. If you jump and attack,
Yeah.
then you do kind of a vertical fling that gives you a little bit more range. But it's a narrower spread of ink, so you gotta have to be a little more accurate with it. But yeah, so let's check out the zip caster here, which is a brand new special for Splatoon 3. And I'm really excited about this one as somebody who spends a lot of time with a roller, which is short range and kind of get pinned down by people with longer range weapons a lot. So let's imagine maybe up on that tower there's somebody with a long range weapon kind of pinning me down back here. What the zip caster is going to do is going to let me zip around, cling to walls, and it's going to let me come up right on this person right
Whoa,
there.
that's so cool.
And you do have to be careful when you use it though, because you might have seen there's a little marker, and when it ends, it sends you back to the place you started. So if you don't take care of business with it, and people see where you're going to land, they're going to come right there and be waiting for you.
Spot you.
Yeah, you'll land and be like, oh, that was not what I was expecting.
Yeah, man, it
And the
gets
sub weapon
you.
for this one as well, which you can see here, is another one coming back from Splatoon 2 is the auto bomb.
The
And that one,
Yeah, all
you can kind of see the
let's
little
go.
ring shoots out when it lands, and that's going to detect the nearest enemy, walk over to it, and explode.
It's so awful. I mean, in the best possible way. If you're the one throwing it, it's just brilliant.
All right, so let's show this off in our first stage we wanted to display.
Yeah, let's take a look.
So let's go ahead and cut away to that. And then we're going to go to
Oh, they're going to a stage.
our first stage that we want to show.
And we've got the Splatoon 3 Splatfest world premiere coming up this weekend. So we wanted to
Yes,
take a
y'all.
look at
This
some of the
Saturday.
stages that will be
Team
in the rotation.
Paper.
And if you've never heard of
Go
Splatfest
Team
before,
Paper.
it's a mode where you play Turf War and Tricolor Turf War, but first you actually get to vote on 3 different choices, depending if, in this case, you want to be rock, paper, or scissors. I think I'm going to go for scissors. No, wait, I'm paper.
No, I'm scissors. We've
we always
had this discussion
I
already.
got rock. That's all I know. I'm rock.
That's
This happens every time. I'm scissors.
No, but I'm going to be scissors.
What? We're gonna be on the same team. I guess that could be fun too. That can be fun. I'd rather not get splatted by you. I splat with you. So I
Wait,
That's
guess-
actually a
is
really
the
good point too. I'm
old
glad you brought that up,
spawn
Terrence. It's just for
point-
those who don't know at home. You
Look
definitely want
at
to vote
the
for the
old
same thing
spawn
if you want
point.
to
Looks like it's under
It's a little
construction,
crooked
y'all.
point.
Y'all see it?
All right,
Look.
so here we are in Scorch Gorge. So take
Look,
it away.
it's under
Yeah,
construction.
so it's kind of, it's kind of. I'm really looking forward to this
They
weekend
put-
because this
they
is kind
put
of eerie
metal
right
on
here. It's
top
like
of
there's
it
nobody here.
to
This is
stop
deserted.
you from.
I'm excited to see some people get in
going
here
through it, so,
and
like-
play around. So
That
this
is
is
cool.
kind of keeping in the theme with Splatoon 3, which is chaos, right? So we've got this kind of gritty, rusted out,
I
worn
like
down,
this
rugged
new
terrain
map,
here,
y'all.
and a couple of jellyfish
So
up there
All a bit
taking
of
pictures, I
Casual
guess.
jellies, just
Yeah,
on
so
the
it's
rocks.
Kind of a canyon.
That feels like a desert.
Kind of,
It's a desert.
Either way. Either way.
Either
And then
way.
I'll go ahead and open up the turf map here so we
Deserty
can see the
canyon.
layout of the stage. And so I'm thinking that for this particular stage, it's all going to be about this middle tower here, because that controls the access to each side. So that's the only way you're going to get into the other team's base. So let's come up here.
Yeah, I feel
Which
most
is
people are
Dutch's
gonna-
favorite thing. Sorry.
It's all about, I think, defending this middle and keeping it controlled.
Right. So if you want to get into the other base, you're going to have to come up here and go along this catwalk, which leaves you kind of exposed from below. If you go into squid form, you see you drop right through it.
Yes. So there we go. Yeah.
And then once you're over here, then you can get back this way and cause trouble.
But now that you have the zip caster, though.
Yeah. So for, I think the zip caster is going to be great for maybe taking control of that middle area. So you can see, imagine somebody's controlling that and dominating you from the center post there. So what are we going to do? Let's get the zip caster here. And fly right over here. Come up this way. Boom. Bam.
It touches
nice.
the surfaces that you wouldn't normally be able to ink, correct? Did we already
Correct.
mention that?
That's a great point,
So
yeah.
powerful.
It's really, really great. It's all about kind of moving in a triangle momentum. Momentum. What was that word? called?
Triangle movement.
And that
With
combination of
momentum.
There
the
we
good
go.
range and being able to stick to every surface really lets you kind of zip around the stage and get behind enemy lines.
Imagine being unpleasantly surprised by thinking you're safe in one area,
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
some Dutch comes winging in with his carbon roller and zip caster.
And of course, there are many other special weapons that you'll get using, depending on the weapon set you have. But
Yeah.
the
Well,
zip
let's hop
caster is
back
very
and
nice.
take a look at a couple other sets here. So
Yeah,
let's
so
look at
cut back to
Scorch
it.
Gorge, which is going to be in the rotation this weekend. And
Oh, we
let's
get
hop
to
back
try out the new
in.
stages in the Splatfest, y'all.
Okay.
I'm so
time to
excited!
show off
I'm so
something a little
excited.
different.
Oh my god!
Yeah, so
Honestly,
take a look
like
at a shooter class
I'm
weapon,
going
the
to be
Splat Bomb. That was the
streaming
first one we saw.
at
And we saw the
10.
carbon roller in the roller class. Let's take another look.
Even though I
at
scheduled to stream at
Splat
12.
charge.
the
So I'm
Splat
gonna be
charge.
because
His
my
favorite, right?
actually no, it starts at 12.
I
So
really like
okay,
this
cool.
weapon.
Okay,
I think
cool.
it's great
It starts
fun.
at 12.
I'm just not.
Because it's from 9 a.m.
So
to
this
9
is your
p.m.
classic
But
long-range
because I'm
kinda sniper
EST,
style
it's
weapon.
12 for me.
You can see the range on this one
So
compared to
that
the other
works
ones.
out.
That charge up is so satisfying.
Yeah, and that sound that it makes. So this is what it sounds like normally if you're missing, but
If you're missing, I feel targeted by that comment.
Look at the charger.
It's cool though. I always appreciate seeing someone on my team using this weapon, and I'm always just in awe.
I mean, when you get a good charger on your team, it's like a relief.
that's the
'Cause this,
E-leader.
this is really for like the crafty, skilled, patient, backline style player. who
People
wants
who
to
can
like
hang out in the back and just take people down, help defend.
What's the sub and special for this
Yeah,
one?
so the sub for this one is the Splat Bomb, which kind of this pyramid-shaped one. You throw it out, and after it settles on the ground for like a second, it'll explode. And then, let's go back to the copy machine, and I can show off the special here. So this is another special that's brand new for Splatoon 3.
This is so good. This is probably
Copy
my
machine.
personal favorite.
Over the crab tank?
The crab
Really?
tank is great, but this is so good. I think it's gonna catch a lot of people off guard with
Wait, is that
That's
the
the
amount of ink you
vacuum?
can use. If you
I
use
think
use it
yeah,
correctly.
that looks like the
All
vac.
right, so this is the ink vac, and what it's going to
Yeah.
do is basically suck up any ink that's being fired at me, and then I can shoot it back, and it'll create a big explosion. So this is sucking up all the ink that the copy machine is shooting. I'm going to launch it back that way.
Oh, that's
You can see the range of it.
Oh, so good.
Like I shot that from like back here. It goes all the way, basically all the way
What?
across the test range here.
that could do a squad kill.
So let's try that one
Like
more
a
time.
whole
We should show
squad
that
white.
without,
If okay, we
powering
have to
it up
spread
just
out.
To kind of give
If
people
someone
an
has the
idea of
ink
what it's
vac,
like.
that whole explosion could take
Yeah,
out a
that's
whole
good.
team.
And did we explain, just in case
And
somebody
they
knows,
put this
what
on
Dutch
the
is doing right now? He's
e-liter?
actually inking the ground, so he's building up his special meter that you see in the top
The
right-hand side.
chaos.
Exactly.
So just for those who are new are wondering, why is he doing that? That-
Yeah, that would definitely need to be nerfed. Yo, Mark.
Name of the
Yeah,
game is
nah,
Lava.
nah, they gonna need to nerf that. Like,
I'm
nah.
standing in front. I'm sucking
I'm
up all that
scared
ink,
of the vac.
but
Like,
not,
nah,
I'm
geez.
not getting damaged by
No.
it. It's absorbing it. But if you keep getting hit after it's full, that will take you out. So you have to be careful in timing it.
No.
Don't let the copy machine splat you. I'm not
wondering
sure.
if he was
Nah,
gonna
that
do
is,
it.
and they put it
A
on
little
the
bit
fucking
dicey there for a
e-liter.
second.
Another thing that's back from Splatoon 2 is storing your charge, and then you can swim in the ink for a couple seconds before popping back out and releasing that entire charge shot.
Oh yeah, I always forget about that. So yeah, you're charging it and then you swim, and then you release. Okay, yeah, that looks great.
Yeah.
All right, so why don't we show off and go to the second stage we wanted to show, which is Eel Tail Alley. So why
Eel
don't we
Tail
cut away from
Alley,
this,
let's go.
and we'll show that off.
Wait, so Dutch, what team were you then? Since
Oh,
we're
yeah.
both Team Scissors.
I'm Team Rock.
Oh, you are still
Yeah,
Team
don't
Rock.
overthink it.
Team
All
Rock.
right, Team Paper it is.
Team paper. Team paper.
I feel like you two were
let's go,
fighting
team
over paper initially, and so now you've just completely changed sides, Demetrius.
I mean, I'm a fan of big man. So.
That's fair, yes. No, it's not really a choice of scissors, it's big man.
And that's probably why I can't help it.
I don't blame you.
Okay, so we're going into Eel Tail Alley. And this is a different type of stage. You know, we just saw kind of that rugged desert that Dutch was pointing out, but this is more of like a cityscape feel to it.
Yeah, right off the bat, it's definitely a different feel. Let's take
This
a look
is giving
around
me
here.
Sound of
Actually,
Heights
one thing we should point
vibes.
out too, we haven't mentioned
It's like
yet,
Sound of
was
Heights.
you just spawning right there, and that was one of the new features as well.
Exactly, yeah. So you spawn actually from the air, and you can choose your landing spot as opposed to always spawning in the same spot.
Oh,
that
so you don't have to spawn
really makes
with
it a little
the
more
people.
dynamic.
You
You know,
can
maybe you're
spawn on
getting
your
pinned down
own.
in your base, but you can actually
hate
choose
that weapon.
where to land so that you can kind of approach your
The e-liter, you
opponents
know,
from a
I'm
different
not that
angle.
good
It's
with
one of
the
the 3D
e-liter.
techniques, with the other one being a squid surge and squid roll. We should
And squid spawn. I'm seeing a pattern with these names, perhaps. I
They're
don't want to be
great
too
names.
obvious about it, but
Let's take a look at the turf
like
map
that color
here.
ink.
We see this is Eel Tail Alley, and it really does look like an alley. You know, it's kind of long and narrow,
and like an eel.
like an eel.
Oh.
Why am I getting hungry?
What?
Hungry for
Sushi
some
later?
eel?
Yeah, it sounds good.
So if I'm playing a charger on this map, I think it's gonna be all
Yeah.
about this catwalk up here. I
Yeah,
think this is where
definitely
I'm
that
gonna be-
catwalk. You
be
get a
living.
lot of height from there.
And
wow.
that's because I can get, you know, the high ground to kind of control this area down here as the other team comes up the middle. Maybe if I want to get
You
really
got full
aggressive, I
range
might
of
come
the
all the way
sensor
up
from
to
up there
this front
as a,
area
as a charger.
and be looking down here, clear out the pigeons.
Oh, Dutch, why every time, Dutch?
I even count how many
Never done
times I
anything
died
to
from
you.
that weapon. You and me both.
Yeah,
You and me
this
both.
spot right here gives me access. You know, I got a clear shot.
Good shit.
Every
at
time I
all
see
these
the
areas
laser, I'm like,
where
it
the other
has to
team
be
might come
e-liter.
out.
It has to be.
I think there will be a lot of fighting below too as well, and I
Exactly.
feel like the ink vac will be really great because you'll be able to kind of push the line, push the advance of your team using that special.
Exactly, yeah. You drop down here, soak up all the ink that everybody's shooting at you. It takes a while to charge when there's no ink.
I was gonna say, hopefully.
But like, I wonder, do you
just a
have
The explosion's a bit smaller too.
This
do
is
you
why I'm
have
so excited for
armor?
this
Because
weekend, though,
like if you're
you know, like,
winding
we've
it
been
up,
messing around with this game a
can
little
someone,
bit, but
like,
I'm really
just shoot
excited to
you?
get in there with
or
other
do you have
people
like armor?
and you know, try out all my moves
Just
that look,
play
that look
nicely with
really
them
Because
dice.
technically
when
you're just
nobody
standing
against me.
there winding it up,
If
so
you see the
like,
name
you're
Dutch
open.
on the
You're open
opposing
to the
team,
shots.
Be afraid, or amazed, or impressed. All of the above are the correct responses.
All right, so you got a chance to see the Splat Charger and Eel Tail Alley. Let's go ahead and move
Oh, it's
back
called
to the
the
lobby because we have
Splat
one more
Chargers. That's
thing
not
to
an
show. So we're
e-liter?
gonna cut to that.
It looks like it.
Give us
Only
one
the
sec.
best thing to show.
I can't wait. I think this is gonna be. It's just such a cool feature. And what we're talking about is we're gonna actually show you in 1 second the lockers, and lockers are just something. I think a lot
Yes,
of
the
people want,
lockers.
this customization
Mel,
option of
welcome
showing off,
on
your
in. Hello,
own unique
hello,
style,
Mel.
which the Splatoon series has always
Hello,
had.
hello.
So just being able to expand on that, I think it's wonderful.
Let me give you a
Exactly.
shout out.
And this is, it's all connected to this physical space in the lobby here. So
Dutch,
this is
quit
the lo-
delaying. We want lockers now.
I love the
Alright, well, we know what's
lockers.
gonna
I'm gonna be
happen.
snooping in everybody's
I
locker,
have,
okay?
Maybe
hair.
he'll
I'm gonna
good
be
this
nosy.
time.
So if I like, can y'all?
So with these personal,
will you be
these are
able to
personal
tell
lockers, and what you can do is you can
if
actually
someone
add,
was in your
your
locker?
weapons and even some items that you
Because
get.
I'm gonna be
from
snooping in y'all lockers.
Atlantis. That's one of the new stores in this game. It's really cool. On top of that, oh, here Dutch goes.
Here it is again.
Just organizing
Oh,
We
a little
can't
man, I
ever
never
go
wanna
without
see your
it.
closet at home.
Just remember how perfect this was when we first showed
It was in perfect harmony,
Wait.
which is also
Also the name.
president.
Okay, so for those who
Wow.
have
No, you
a
can put
little
the cups upside
OCD,
down.
Yes.
oh,
so like
or-
the dust gets in it.
it
and
is.
stuff,
This
so-
might be a problem for y'all.
mean,
This might be a problem.
Also, one thing to note is you have stickers. You can actually even change the color of your locker. There's a lot of
Okay.
stuff to add, which is going to be really, really, really cool.
That's so cool.
One other thing too to point out. Oh, look! What are you doing?
That's a messy locker you got
And
there,
you can't
buddy.
see other people's lockers, so if you see one that looks something like this in your travels,
Hate mail this way.
it might be Dutch's.
Oh man! All right, so there's one other thing too we want to quickly show is the splash tags, which is another really cool feature that is also new to the game. All right, put that mess away.
You've done enough.
It reminds me of
So on the
lockers
left-hand side of
in
the
high
screen, as
school.
you'll see, it says Splat Landing Youth Player 1. This is actually the Splat tags where you could normally would have your name and you can
Okay.
have different
We designed this last
banners,
night. We
badges,
designed
and
this in the
titles.
demo.
You obviously wouldn't just be Player 1. We just used
I mean,
that
you
here
could
for
be
reference.
if you
You
want.
could be if you want to.
That's you.
Yeah.
You are You are number one, player one.
You're not wrong. But there's a lot of cool stuff. And one thing to note too is with the lockers and even the splash tags that there will be some season catalogs that come. So expect to have new
Ooh,
items to be able to
yeah.
put into your locker, new splash tag stuff, and even some new weapons. So really cool stuff.
That's
Or additional
cool.
weapons, I should say. So really, really cool stuff coming as well. All right, so with
We
that,
should have
we took
a
look at the
locker
lockers
competition,
and
like
the
who
splash
has
tag.
the
I have
best
one more thing I
locker
wanted to show.
in Splatoon 3.
And I got it down here, so just give me a moment to pick it up because I don't want to drop it.
Hey.
And
I
that is
want
the
it.
special edition Splatoon 3 Nintendo Switch.
I might just get the Joy-Cons, though.
OLED. Super cool. It's actually out in stores August 26th, so about now you could go check
Today.
it out.
No,
But
tomorrow.
We just want to show
Tomorrow.
that off, and let me actually take
I
this
want the
out right
Joy-Cons.
here
The
and
Joy-Cons.
show you what the actual system looks like too outside of its dock.
It's
It's got
OLED.
this super, super cool design here. I'm gonna move a little back and forth so you can see that
Oh,
cool
that's
little design
nice.
shimmering across.
Yeah.
And then one more thing I have here. I'll pick this one up. This is
That's
the
what I'm gonna
Splatoon
get.
3 Pro
I'm getting
controller
that.
as
I'm
well.
getting
Now
that.
this one comes out September 9th, so it's out on
You
launch
told
day,
your
but we just
mom
wanted
that's
to
what
show
you want for
how
your
cool that
birthday?
looks
That's
with the two
right,
different
Mark.
Colors.
That's
and the
right.
cool
That's
design
yes.
on it.
I hope she
that
gets
looks
that
awesome.
for you.
I'm gonna end up buying one, and
know.
I won't regret it at all.
I'm about to ask my mom to get me one.
Okay, so with that being
So
said,
my
that
birthday's
is
coming
it
up.
for
I want
Splatoon 3
I
today.
want one too.
One more time, just to remind everybody at home that Splatoon 3 Splatfest World
No
Premiere is going to
problem,
be
man.
out
I
in
had so
eShops
much
now.
fun last night
But
playing
don't go anywhere. We
Fortnite.
got some Harvestella
Yo.
up next. We'll see you soon.
Yes.
Thanks.
I heard y'all got 2 more dubs after I went to bed. Okay. So, all right.
To be taking a look at Harvestella.
Oh, that's Harvestella.
Andrew, what have we?
So I guess that's
Number
it.
5th at PAX West.
Is that it for?
Some of the top
Right, so
finishers
this
from
is all
this summer's
Harvest
Splatoon
stuff.
2
Okay.
Inkopolis Showdown will head.
So the rest of this is Harvesta. I don't know what Harvesta is. I'm watching the Splatoon stuff. I'm very excited. On the 5th, I will be here. We could watch the live stream of the Invitational at PAX West. And like since it's Splatoon 3, they're gonna be using, like, we're gonna see the new maps and everything 4 days before the game comes out. So that's gonna be amazing. Okay, we get to see people try the new weapons out. We get to see them actual gameplay, pro gameplay, because this is the Invitational. So pro gamers, professional Splatoon players competing on the new maps, using the new weapons. I hope we get to see like their lockers and stuff, like all the banners and like the new content is what I'm hoping we get to see in the Invitational. And because the 5th, I believe the 5th, is that Labor Day? I know I'm off on the 5th because it's Labor Day. I know I'm off on that day. Hold on, let me check. Yes, that is Labor Day. So I will be here. I will be on YouTube and on Twitch. And we could watch this, have our popcorn, okay? And just vibe out. I'm very excited. So yeah, I hope y'all had a good time watching the Treehouse special with me. I'm very excited. I can't wait. I can't wait to play Splatoon. I can't wait for this weekend, Saturday. Like, I don't know how long I'm gonna be streaming, but I have a feeling that I'm just gonna continue to stream. Like, I'm gonna log on, get into the games at around 12:30, and I'm just gonna play. Like, I'm just gonna go through it all. Cause I know Ro is coming in after work, so like I'm just team paper all the way. It's gonna be sweaty. It's going to be chaotic, and I am for it. So I might just be on all day. It might end up being a 12-hour stream, yo. The 5th, yeah, the 5th is Labor Day, so I think you might be. I don't think you'll have school on Labor Day. Which, if you do, that sucks. So if not, then yeah, hop on in with your popcorn, and we gonna watch the Invitational. I'm so excited. For all day Splatoon 3. I'm very excited. Let's see. What am I doing after this? I'm gonna run errands. It's like around 2:30. Yeah, I'm gonna run some errands. I will be live tonight with Splatoon 3. Splatoon 2. Doing some turf war. If we get enough people, maybe we can do a PB. But that's my plan for tonight, like around 7. I'll be back online with Splatoon 2. So if y'all want to play some games with me, hop on in. If you have not liked, subscribe, or follow on either Twitch or YouTube, please do so you do not miss any stream. Okay? Yeah, I think that's it. That's it. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. I'm gonna go get me a pro controller so that I could be ready for tonight, because y'all was sweaty the last time we played Turf War. I just want to say, like, y'all had me just I did appreciate the sweatiness. Actually, I lied. I like the sweatiness. But like my Joy-Con was really, like, the drift is insane on my Joy-Con. So I need a new controller for the game. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today. But anyways, this was fun. I'm gonna end it here. I'm not gonna raid out. Actually, I should. I don't know how to raid out in YouTube. Let's see. Is anybody on? Hold on. Actually, yeah, you. Yeah, like I'm about to be out, so I can be a pro controller. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna raid out. Because I don't know how to do it through Restream. I gotta figure that out. But y'all have a good afternoon, and I will see y'all again in the evening. Okay, bye.